Now it's time for our last long presentation of the day. Afterwards, the short presentations of 5 minutes will start. And so this presentation will be given by Lieselotte Van Tieghem. She's Strategic Director at Wijs. And she will talk about digital transformation, and she will explain us the steps you need to take to include data in your digital strategy.
Thank you. Well, I've been in traffic for 3 hours this morning, so I was quite worn out, so my apologies for turning up too late. I will drag you all the way back to marketing fluff, actually. I need the... okay. And, well, it's quite a different presentation than what I've seen now, just before, with all of my colleagues, so please try to come along with me. I'm Lieselotte. I'm a strategic director at Wijs. It's a digital agency in Ghent. We are 65 now, expanding massively and way too quick. We are working for quite a lot of clients in finance, retail, and some international clients. What do? We build websites, and we do all of the digital marketing and digital transformation consultancy that comes along with it. Now, I am a strategic director, so I am surrounded by a lot of buzzwords every day. And I tell my people to stop doing that and make an idea quite practical. But marketeers are shouting out quite a bit of buzzwords again lately. Now we have the quantified self. Runkeeper was the best example of it on all social networks. But people are quite fascinated by measuring everything they do. And I do believe it will become more and more. We have the Internet of Things, and the Internet is everywhere. It's no longer the little machine that makes all the little noise to go on the Internet. The Internet is everywhere. It's the age of context. Internet of Things, I will explain later, makes you able to know what your user is doing in which context. And it's the age of big data. But please, let's talk about small data, because a lot of our clients are struggling with the big data. And then there's the buzzword digital transformation, because all of us believe that, definitely in marketing, I started my career 14 years ago in free press, which is quite different to the job I am doing today. So I was a marketeer, I was a very traditional marketeer, and today I do believe in digital transformation, and it changes companies all through their mentality and organization structure. It's a whole new energy. Now, and this is what you get when you put women on stage. I'm pretty proud of my children, so I take them all away in every presentation I do. I am a full-time mom, and I have my full-time job at Wijs, and I'm a full-time housekeeper, and I'm trying to keep up with some hobbies. I do try to be fit. I don't have my running shoes on today, but I do try to keep fit, and I do try to keep up my social networks. That's not easy. I do need some digital tools to do that, because I'm working quite a lot, and I have my children. Now I'm a lot on the road. I don't listen to the radio. I have my Spotify, I have my music on a USB stick. I look at the weather on my mobile phone, I read the paper on my mobile phone, and I do quite a lot digital. So it's quite hard for marketeers to reach me, because I choose, whenever I do something or want to be informed, I choose to. Now, I have a need, and I do believe in the 19th century, I think I would have had a maid, or I would have liked to have a maid. Unfortunately today, it's not unfortunately, but I don't believe I need one today, because if all of the companies would take a smart approach with the data they have about me, they could help me out quite a bit and make my life easier. And I do believe marketing is about facilitating people today and helping them out in the busy life. Because you know what? You know what? I'm willing to tell my supermarket some stuff. I would like to tell them that I'm a very ambitious woman with two young children. I have to make my lunch boxes every morning. I'm on a never-ending diet, of course, because I'm a woman. And my son dislikes fruit, but he does need the vitamins. I would love to eat and cook healthy every day, but my work rhythm and inefficiency lets me down. I'm definitely a very chaotic person, so I do need a little bit of help, and I'm willing to tell them quite a bit to my supermarket. Also, my supermarket knows exactly what my shopping basket contains, because every week I have a standard basket, I have a standard fixed products I buy, and every week I do sometimes adventurous, and I do buy some other products. The other thing they know is that I have a fixed day to my shopping. I do believe 3/4 of people have a fixed day of shopping, so they know when I will be entering their shop. And I get myself inspired online all the time. I get my recipes online, I look what my friends have cooked, and I do get myself inspired. So a lot of data is assembled out of different corners. There's on-site analytics, platform behavior. What do they do on the website? There's channel behavior. What do they do in the digital channels? What are they doing? And how do they behave? What are they looking for, searching for? What information do they need, our users? There's a lot of information or data we can assemble from CRM. We have data loyalty cards. We have customer feedback. We have plenty of sources where we can get data to use in our marketing. So it becomes one-to-one in a new dimension. Now, when 14 years ago, working for the Free Press, our customers, so I talk about the clients of Free Press, they paid 100,000 euros to put one page in the Streekkrant, national. 100,000 euros, that's huge. And the only thing they were doing that was just broadcasting. I do believe today, with €1, you can inform your customers, and you can actually help them out. So I call it, 14 years ago, we were yelling to our customers. Today, marketing is all about helping our customers. Because imagine, it would be the biggest help for me if my supermarket, and I'm very willing for that, I don't mind them knowing that my son will have his birthday in 2 weeks, and they send me an email saying, so, what are you gonna do? You're gonna bake pancakes, a cake, whatever you like. Okay, you're gonna do this? Well, then here's your shopping list. Click away, and we'll get it ready for you the day before. Awesome. And guess what? I'm not the only one open for this. From research, a lot of customers are open to this. So I do think there's a lot of opportunities in marketing. It's a whole new energy. The only thing is, to be honest, I haven't understood a word of what all of you have been saying here on the presentations today. Marketeers had to become digital marketeers. The first challenge they had was speaking the same language with IT people, and I do believe that the main challenge today is speaking the same language with data people. Marketing is no longer about yelling, because it's about getting to know your user. It's about getting to know your user in his context of today. Where is he today? What is he doing? What's his interest? What is he asking you to tell him? And technology is giving us a possibility to do this by offering us data. So I do believe that digital companies are the best combination of a user-centric company. What is my customer interested in? Is a data-minded company, and technology is supporting. Now it will get worse, because today all digital agencies are quite comfortable with platforms and smartphones, or website smartphones, but we are already looking for the next thing. We know, because the internet will be part of your body, to say it in a creepy way, and that will give us a lot of other opportunities as well. This will again change marketing. So what I believe today, we are quite good as a digital agency in channel data. We know what our users are doing, we know how to measure, we know what they're doing at Google search, social networks, and so on. And we know what behavior they do in the channels, and we know how to play with it. Now today, oops, this won't work probably. Okay, I'll try to tell it. Today what we are doing, building a website, we work with technology of Sitecore, which gives us a possibility to work with algorithms on the platform. So we can exactly know what the user is doing on the website itself. And for example, when you come on the website, content will be different for when you are coming on the website. It depends on the behavior you will show on the website. We will change the algorithms through technology and actually influence our marketing story to our users. Now, it does get complex. I'm not going to touch it again. When we come up to the next level, and that is when everything about data comes in. So what we try is we try to identify our users, get them on the platform at the right spot, try to influence their behavior on the platform, and now measure what they do on the platform. What are they doing? Now, it gets more interesting when you can broaden the data, not with only channel data and platform data, but also with business intelligence. And this is where it gets quite difficult for our digital marketeers. All right, this did work out for quite technically. But this is where it gets quite technical. So I do believe, I see my marketeers struggling all the way with data. How do we build predictive dashboards? Because we get the questions from our customers. How do we import data from our loyalty cards? How do we interpret all the data? And I do believe this is where digital nerds meet data nerds. And I'm not here to tell you only the marketing fluff, but I'm also telling you today that all digital agencies are in need of people like you. I do think it's the biggest next step, integrating these two worlds together. So whenever you are interested, come up and talk to me. I did get in time. Thank you very much.